Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kim, a fairly average mum, and today I've got an Amazon haul for a change. So let's get cracking. Yeah, Amazon. Okay. I don't think have I done an Amazon haul before? I have. Right, I've done Amazon outlets. I've just bought things off Amazon, but I don't think I've done a mixed haul with a try on and things like that integrated into it. So not everything is clothing, but I have bought some clothing. Right, okay. I bought some other bits and pieces as well. So I have started weirdly buying stuff for Christmas. All right. I'm inspired to do it because I've got this lovely little granddaughter and lovely Bonnie. And we're looking at books and things like that. So so I bought her a couple of books that I'm putting away. She's a bit young at the moment. She is a wee bit young at the moment. But by Christmas, she's going to be what? 8 months? 9 months? 9 months old, something like that, right? So how exciting will that be? 9 months, it's a lovely age. Any age is a lovely age when it comes to children. I absolutely adore children. So, I'm sweltered and all, right, hang on. So I started having a look on Amazon. Now I get things as part of the subscribe to things on Amazon anyway. So like, I get my toilet roll delivered because I live in a flat and I'm 30 steps up from the main road, right? And it's quite hard keeping myself in toilet paper. I frequently used to run out of toilet paper. So what I did was I subscribed to get toilet paper from Amazon. So I get this big thing and it comes every 2 months, and that keeps me in toilet paper basically. It means I don't have to lug it back from the shops because I don't drive, do I? You're all safer for that fact. You know what I mean? Because I were an appalling driver, right? So I don't have to lug it back from the shops. It just arrives. I've got one thing that I've got to carry up the stairs because it just comes on its own. And great. The other thing that I get as a subscription is my facial sunblock, but I only get that every 6 months. What are other things that I get? My soap powder, except it's a bottle of Ecover. Get that. That comes every month. Is it every month or every 2 months? It's every 2 months, right? And so on and so forth. Things that I frequently used to run out of, but I want to have in all the time. I don't want to have to lug it back from the shops, or it's cheaper on there. Right, so like my Ecover stuff is a lot cheaper on Amazon than it is in Asda. So I just get it delivered, do you know what I mean? So I have things that come every 2 months. And I'm always looking for new things to add to my little list of things that come every 2 months. It means it's like, basically, it's a bit like paying for your bills by direct debit, in that once you've set it up, you don't have to think about it anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's coming, never have to think about it again. Fabulous, right? Okay. I just periodically check that the price hasn't shot up and I'm not being ripped off. Do you know what I mean? But aside from that, it's been fine. I've really enjoyed doing that, subscribing to sort of products coming from Amazon. But I'm going to take my gigs off because I'm too hot to put them on my face, in fact. But I was looking on there for books, and just because I was checking when my soap powder were coming and things like that, and I saw quite a few things that I wanted, so hence I've got a haul of stuff. Right. Oh, this is one of the things that I get regular. I'll tell you 2 things that I get regular as well. This is one of the ones that I get for my top lip, for my tash. You know what I mean? Right, so that I can basically give myself a chemical burn every couple of months. Honestly, last time I used it, I've used this once, right? And now I keep it in the box, in a drawer. So once I've shown you it, I will in fact keep it in a drawer so it's out of the direct sunlight. That still didn't stop me getting slightly chemically burned here and here when I did it. You only leave it on for about 3 minutes. I don't know how it burns me so badly, but it does. But it's still better than me having a full-on tash. So yeah, I get this Nair upper lip cream. This comes every couple of months, do you know what I mean? So I can do my tash. In fact, it might be every 4 months I get some of this. But yeah, there's this. And the other thing I get is to do my eyebrows. Hang fire. Okay, I didn't get this time, you know what I mean? So I've had this for a while, which is why the box looks battered. But I do my eyebrows with this. It's Schwarzkopf permanent eyebrow colour. And you just dye your eyebrows back on. At one point I was going and getting them done, but the hassle of doing it would just, honestly, it just drive me nuts. So now, unless they need waxing, I just do them myself. And when they need waxing, I go get them done properly, because I get them waxed, dyed back on. Although the lassie that did them last time, she dyed them black. I didn't know what, honestly, I looked bizarre. So I'm there wiping it off because I've got blondie hair now, and with black eyebrows, no, it was too severe. So I just dye them on in this brown. Next time I might change my delivery so that I get a slightly lighter one next time when it needs replacing. But this has lasted me, oh my goodness, I must have done them about 8 times. All you do is mix up a tube with the developer stuff, so a couple of drops of one and a little squirt of the other one. You mix it round, dye them on, leave it on for sort of 10 minutes, 5 minutes, right, and then wipe it off and it's done, right? Okay, so I get that, but that hasn't just come. I just wanted to show you it, right? So these are the 2 little books that I got. Now you mind, right? Okay, Neve is a nurse, so Bonnie's mum is a nurse, but prior to her becoming a nurse, I were an art lecturer, right? So my degree and my masters are in fine art and visual art, right? Critical theory. But Neve also did a level 3 in art and design before she changed completely and went and became a nurse, right? So we've got like an arts background. So Neve had mentioned to me this book, and I just absolutely thought it was such a brilliant idea. So I bought it for Bonnie. Where's Frida Kahlo? Okay, so it's all different artists. So these books you can get in all different ones. Where's Mr. Dog? Where's Mrs. This, right? And you know, there's a whole series of them. And I've bought them before for kids at nursery. But when Eve told me about Where's Frida Kahlo, I thought I've got to get it right. So where's Pablo Picasso? Here he is. Where's, I can't say that. I don't know this artist, right? Here she is. Where's Andy Warhol? Here he is. And so on and so forth. Where's Frida Kahlo? Here she is, right? And at the end, it always ends the same. And where are you? And it has a little mirror. So, yeah, I got that one for Bonnie. Absolutely love it. But I've started putting these away now. And then I got this one, A Marvellous Museum, which is also a little board book, and takes you through all different things you can see at a museum. Learn and look at life like art. And then discover details of dioramas and dinosaurs. Isn't it lovely? I just absolutely loved it. Mimic mummies or maybe mammoths, right? So it's just such a lovely little book. So I wanted to get her some arty ones, but that sort of were a nod in the direction of mine and our Eve's background in art, but also were board books and just lovely for Bonnie, you know what I mean? So got her that one as well. They weren't expensive at all, those. Rightio, what else did I buy? I bought a sandwich toaster, hang on. It's not in here. I've been using it, but I wanted to show you what I got. Now you could get this, it's by Snailer. And you see that, right? Now, you could get this with bumpy plates, right, or flat plates, but I only ever just wanted to make like a toasted sandwich. This is perfect size for one person. You can fit 2 slices of bread in it, right? And make yourself one sort of toasted sandwich. And I got it with the flat plates because that's just what I wanted. And it was about $15.99 this. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it, right? I've used it so many times since I got it. And yeah, it makes a difference. So I can now make myself a hot sandwich or a cold sandwich, you know what I mean, right? I live off sandwiches, me. Absolutely love a sandwich. So really excited when I got this. And I thought it were brilliant for price, for like $15.99 or whatever it was, you know what I mean? Something like that, with £15. So yeah, it's brilliant. If you just want one little toasted sandwich yourself, I'll try and link all these. This ain't sponsored, this video, right? These are just things that I bought. But I'll try and link the products in the description box, just in case you want to get any of these. Do you know what I mean, right? But proper rate this sandwich toaster. So got that one. I'm just knocking, yes, sorry. Then I got this, right? So it's Wild Rose body wash. I've got a thing about rose fragrance at the moment because I managed to get, so I got that Herbal Essences conditioner and hair mask in rose fragrance. But I couldn't find, like at Superdrug or anywhere, a rose fragrance body wash, which is what I wanted. So I looked on Amazon, and sure as eggs are eggs, they had one. Faith in Nature Wild Rose body wash. Lovely. It was $4.99 or something, so not cheap, but oh, it smells absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited to use it. I haven't tried this mate before. If you've tried this mate, will you let us know what you think of it? Because I think it's going to be all right. It smells gorgeous, but I can't guarantee it ain't going to affect my skin. What's it say? We've been putting nature first since 1974. It's vegan, cruelty-free. Perfect, right? Okay. So there's that one. And then I also got myself a new eyebrow pencil. Now, I don't really rate these e.l.f. ones, but they are as cheap as old. They're $2.94, something like that on Amazon. And because I've had my hair done lighter, I wanted to get a lighter eyebrow pencil, but I wasn't sure whether I were going to like my brows lighter, because they're drawn on. For all I dye them, right, after about 2 weeks having dyed them, they've gone back to white, you know what I mean, right? So, and they look as thin as anything, so I draw them on. And so I thought I'll get one in a lighter colour, but I'll just get the e.l.f. one. If it works out for me, I will get the lighter colour in a more expensive one or a nicer one. Problem with these ones, I find, is one, the end's incredibly thick, right, of these pencils, and two, the end falls out frequently, right, so they don't last very long at all. But I thought it were good enough to give me a go of what it would look like to have lighter brows. So it's got like a spoolie at one end, but look, right, if you see what I mean, it's much thicker, that sort of end bit, than the ones that I normally get. Actually, that's quite a nice colour. It's a cooler colour, which is what I like. Oh, I like that. Really nice. I'll try it, see whether it works for me, and if it does, I think this is the colour taupe, this one, right? If it works out for me, like I say, I'll get the more expensive one in a lighter colour, because that's a lot lighter than the colour I've got on, which is dark brown, the colour that I've got on my brows at the moment. So yeah, excited to try that. Rightio, I bought a palette. Don't buy it. It's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. I watch loads and loads of like beauty and sort of makeup-y YouTube, right? And I follow this lassie who were like raving about Catrice, that make eyeshadow palette. So I had a look on Amazon. This was the only one I could get. It is absolutely rubbish. To the point where I contacted them and they said, just send it back, right? Even though I'd tried it. Do you know what I mean? It's, oh my goodness, there's no pigment to these things at all, right? So hang on a minute, let me peel this up. and I'll show you what I mean. Right, now whether this is a dud palette and new Catrice ones are better, because I don't know how old this is, this thing, right? But it's like, it looks like a kid's one for a start, which sort of was slightly unnerving. But yeah, some of them are so lacking in any pigment. Watch, just to prove me wrong, that's actually quite a nice one. But like, they blend away to nothing. Do you know what I mean? Let's try another one. Can you even see it? It's like there's, oh there, look, it's got a bit of sheen to it, but they do blend away to absolutely now. So I don't rate this at all. So yeah, so that one, Amazon said I couldn't return because it's literally got next to no pigment to it at all. So I won't be buying them on, I won't be buying palettes sight unseen again. Well, to be fair, I've got so many now, I don't actually need any more makeup. It was just like one of those things that, you know, I sort of, you know, I got a bit of FOMO. This last we're talking about how brilliant Catrice were, and I felt like, oh, I'm missing out. No, I don't feel like I'm missing out at all. I think they're rubbish, right? They just disappear. So those are, that one's going back. Right, what were the other things? My clothes, all right. Oh, I've got one more thing to show you before my clothes. I've unpacked this as well, right? This is a pack of 2 USB charging cables for an iPhone, right? And they are 3 meters long. Absolutely brilliant. My wire that I did have were about 1 meter long, which meant that when I plugged it in down there, I couldn't like use my phone while I was sitting anywhere, right? Basically, I just got to like charge it and then I could use my phone again. So I thought I'm going to get myself some longer ones. Now, when I were at B&M and Home Bargains, I was looking for charging cables that were so expensive. They were like £15 just for one. Whereas these two 3 meter ones on Amazon were like £8. So I bought them and they're absolutely brilliant. I've got one down there. I can literally sit on my bed, plug it into the wall, my charging cable into the wall there, and sit on my bed and still scroll on my phone while it's charging. Absolutely proper rate. So yeah, 2 for £7.90 something they were. Like I say, I'll try and link all these things in the description box, but that's my other thing. Right, so the clothes that I got. Right, first I got this white top, but I think it's going to be too small. It looks really small. So this is it here. It's just a white shirt with long sleeves, but I just thought it was going to be sort of bigger than that. I bought all these in like a size 14, were it? Extra, this is an extra large. Get out of town, look at it. It's just going to be too small. It's just a long sleeve top with a round neck. The back's got like, and the front, is it just the back? Got a yoke bit at the back, but not at the front. Long sleeves. Has it got a button or anything? No button at all on it. This will be going back because even if this goes on, I wanted it to be more sort of floaty and bigger. Hence buying it in an extra large, right? Okay, so I'm going to try these on, but I don't have much hope for that one. Right, then I got this one, which is, I bought 2 super jazzy tops, right? Now, I bought one in a long sleeve and one in a short sleeve, but they're basically the same tops. This is the long sleeve one, right? And I just love the jazzy colours. Where are you? Right, this is it here. Right, so look at it. How jazzy is that? Right, it's in this sort of stretchy fabric. It's got, this one's got a long sleeve. It's got like a gathered on sort of rounded yoke at the top. Yeah, it sort of goes round here. And then it's got a couple of buttons opening. Just 2 buttons. I always think they should have like, that should be fastened to the top, but it isn't. Anyway, right, and on the back it's got this gathered on bit, but I just absolutely love the jazziness of that. I thought I'm going to be right excited to pull that out, you know what I mean, that top. It might be slightly covered up for this time of year, but if it works out for me, I'll save it till it gets onto, you know, cooler weather after summer, and I'll be able to wear that and it'll be nice and jazzy. So I got that one, bought that in an extra large, and then I got this one, which is what got me onto the first clothing bits, which is the same top but in a short sleeve. So it's also got a rounded yoke bit at the top here, but just a short sleeve. And this is more of a floral than my 1970s, no, 60s sort of jazzy print of the other one. And it's also sort of slightly gathered at the back, and it flares out. What I like about the style of these is there's more fabric for around your midriff, which is my problem area. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. So there's that one. Really, really like them. I think I'll probably be keeping the two jazzy ones, but we'll see what they look like on. I don't think I'll be keeping the white one. So yeah, those are me 3 things for trying on. So I'm excited to try them on now. I've only had them for the best part of like 10 days. So I'm very, very excited to try them on at this point. So all I'm going to do is go away and try them on. I'll insert the try-ons now and then I'll come back to you. Okay, white top. It's actually really nice. I like it. If this was what I was going for when I ordered it, but I sort of thought it'd be a bit more flowy, a bit less rigid. Yeah, and it's not. Okay, right, it's just not. Yeah, I do feel slightly like I've joined some sort of, what do I mean? What's the terminology I'm looking for? Like, yes, I have joined some cult. Right, that is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't like it. Also, my makeup is melting off me, and my hair looks like I've been pulled through a bush. But you know, we're all in with it. We're all in with it. Yeah. If I wanted a very formal, dowdy top, I don't think it's dowdy, but I suppose a very formal and modest, that's the word I'm looking for, top, this is your one. Do you know what I mean? I'm not looking for that, particularly not at this time of year. I want something with a bit of jazziness. That's what I want. So yeah. Watch, universally people will prefer this one to me jazzy ones, but anyway, right, so that's this one. I'm not keeping this. Right, let me try my jazzy ones on. I'm excited for those. Okay, I really like this. Oh, I really like it. Yeah, I think it's really fun. It's a nice length, as in it's not too short. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. It feels nice on. I could have sized down in it, but I'm not mad about the way it fits me because yeah, it feels nice and flowy, loose. I really like it. I love the jazzy colours. It's just so pretty. I know it's like a lot of people are not going to like this one. I feel sure. I like it. Hang on, let me tip you down fractionally so that you can actually see the bottom of it. Right, there we go. That's how long it is. I really, really like it. It feels nice and loose. It feels nice and flowy, and I like how bright it is. So I'll show you the back of this one. So yeah, that's that one. Right, I want to try the long sleeve one on. I think I'll prefer the short sleeve, but I really liked the patterns of that one, which is probably why I ordered it in a long sleeve. You know, they didn't have that pattern, that nice in-your-face sort of pattern in a short sleeve. If I don't like it with a long sleeve, I might keep it and shorten the sleeves, you know. So, well, I'm probably going to keep it anyway, but I might just shorten the sleeves. Make it into like this. Okay, I'm going to try it on. I'm excited. Okay, love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, I don't mind that it's got a long sleeve. I mean, obviously, not while it's blooming boiling hot. But I can imagine it next year, you know, sort of, well, next year, later on this year, once it's not so hot, or just on a cooler day, you know. I just love how jazzy it is. Why do I like such jazzy colours? I don't know why I like jazzy colours, but I properly do. I love a bit of pattern and a bit of jazziness. These tops are great. I'm going to have a look, see if they've got any other patterns that that are this jazzy. You know what I mean? That are a bit of me. Pull your sleeve down, Kim. Yeah, absolutely love these. Oh, I really, really like I like the style of them as well. You know what I mean? They feel really sort of easy to wear. And I like that it's got all this fabric here. These would be great as maternity tops, you know what I mean? Right. If you needed a maternity top, you know, those days are over for me, obviously. But yeah, if you needed a maternity top, you couldn't go far wrong with these. They're great. Okie dokie, I'm going to hand you back. Oh, I really, really like me two jazzy ones. I don't think they're the fabric for now. I think I prefer more cottony t-shirt at this time of year when it's getting really warm and things. But I think when it gets to sort of after the summer, I'll be really excited to wear those. So I'm definitely going to be keeping the two jazzy ones. The white one will have to go back because it won't like, I wanted it to be thin and flowy, you know what I mean? And it just isn't that. But anyway, you know, you win some, you lose some. And what's brilliant about Amazon is, you know, the returns, fab. Just take them to the post office. You don't even need a bag. You just take them along and they put them in a bag for you. So brilliant. But anyway, that's everything for today. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. It really helps us out. And if you like this kind of content, you might want to consider subscribing. I've left all my details in the description box just in case you want to contact me for any reason. But thank you very much for taking a few moments out of your day to spend with me. Bye!